Best-in-class image quality. Needle navigation solution. Easy-to-use user interface. AcuViz Pocket. AcuViz Pocket is a handheld ultrasound probe created using technology that, by using magnetic sensors, is able to recognize and track a magnetized needle. First, in order for the magnetic sensors of probe to function effectively, we need to ensure a suitable environment. One, keep the device away from electronics such as computers, cell phones, smartwatches, and watches. 2, avoid using the probe near metallic objects such as metal table frames. Use the probe to select a suitable location elevated above the table with a good signal. 3. If the phantom is placed on a plastic box, it can be separated from obstructions. Otherwise, it may interfere with the performance of the probe. Now we can run the AcuViz Pocket app. Select the needle specified for each application from the needle list. Select the preset you want to use. Then proceed with calibration. The procedure must be performed when the signal is high, at least 8 bars, and does not blink. The signal blinks when the probe moves and stops blinking when the probe comes into contact with the phantom. When the needle approaches the probe, you can see the needle icon next to the probe icon. When there is a problem, the signal drops momentarily, and AcuViz Pocket stops recognizing the needle. At this point, keep the needle away from the probe for a few seconds and allow the signal to fully recover before approaching again. The in-plane approach. When the needle is accurately aligned at the center of the probe icon, the needle is located at the center of the probe. You can see the whole needle in the images during the actual procedure. Through a dotted line showing the direction of the needle, you can set the angle of the needle, and it is easy to perform the procedure while checking the alignment of the probe icon and needle on the screen. Through the guideline, you can check where the needle is currently located in the body. Out-of-plane approach. When the needle approaches the probe, it is recognized and the needle appears next to the probe icon. In the ultrasound image, you can see the target box and guideline. These allow you to determine the expected destination of the needle before it enters the body, thereby adjusting the angle of the needle. The target box is red before reaching the target. And it turns green when the needle tip reaches the target. If the needle tip passes through the ultrasound image, the target box turns red. AcuViz Pocket helps you perform a variety of procedures more efficiently and more safely. In plane, AcuViz Pocket allows you to check if the needle is properly aligned. Out of plane. While it is usually difficult to know the distance and depth from the needle to the target, AcuViz Pocket allows you to know these prior to insert and to adjust the angle of the needle accordingly. You can also check the location of the needle tip in advance. If a problem occurs, the signal momentarily drops and AcuViz Pocket stops recognizing the needle. At this point, keep the needle away from AcuViz Pocket. Wait for the signal to fully recover, and then try approaching the head of AcuViz Pocket with the needle again. Depending on the needle length, the insertion angle of the needle is limited. The world's first handheld navigation ultrasound device, AcuViz Pocket, for various needle procedures to be safer and smarter.